What you're about to see is not real news. It is satire based on real news. The characters you're about to see are not real-life humans. They are frighteningly realistic puppets based on real-life humans. The views expressed in the show are not necessarily those of Starsat, its sponsors, its advertisers, or the nice lady that makes the coffee.
On the first day of Christmas, my country gave to me a rich guy as a deputy. On the second day of Christmas, my country gave to me two attention seekers and a rich guy as a deputy. On the third day of Christmas, my country gave to me three good men, two attention seekers and a rich guy as a deputy. On the fourth day of Christmas, my country gave to me four attractive birds, three good men, two attention seekers and a rich guy as a deputy. On the fifth day of Christmas, my country gave to me five gold watches, four attractive birds, three good men, two attention seekers, and a rich guy as a deputy. On the sixth day of Christmas, my country gave to me. Sorry. I said no numbers above 5. Mnduako.
Welcome.
Kamukelo.
Salumkela.
Sonzela.
Wamkelekile.
To another state of the puppet nation.
This week, world leaders gathered to talk climate change.
We had great food.
Prince Harry pays Tutu a visit.
And in Tlatlanene navigated tricky situation.
We are not going to make it.
All this and more. But first, this.
The state's appeal was upheld, and the court has ruled that Oscar Pistorius be finally found guilty of murder. It was indeed dolus eventualis. Oscar should have foreseen the consequences of his actions, just like ex-Springbok coach Heyneke should have foreseen his actions leading to the Springboks losing.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oscar Pistorius will be staying where he belongs, in jail.
The ruling must have been hard for Madiba to listen to, as her handling of the case was systematically, logically, and thoroughly dismantled. And now she has to hand down a new sentence based on the new ruling. Awkward! Rugby legend John Olomu was laid to rest this week.
The funeral for the all-black superstar included an emotional final haka.
Truly, it was the perfect send-off for a great man.
I also want to do something for the memory of Jonah.
That's very good of you.
It's great to see rivalries put aside over something so serious.
Just sponsored Headbutt-a-thon.
Of course it is.
For 10 rands, I will headbutt someone random. For 50 rands, I will headbutt whoever you want me to headbutt.
Really?
Yeah, and all the money will go to a charity for rapid development.
Minister Mbalula, I'm sure you're also upset about Lomu's death.
It is perniciously timed indeed, Justice. This erstwhile...
Ach, bliksem. I forgot you hadn't paid me yet. Okay, you can have that one for free.
The ANC Youth League believe that Julius Malema needs psychological help.
This criticism came after Malema spoke out against Mandela, saying that he had sold out parts of the revolution.
You know, maybe they are right.
You think your own statements were crazy?
No, but I do think maybe I should get help. My head hurts.
Shame, you work too hard, my commander-in-chief.
Maybe we should call a doctor?
In fact, I do feel a bit lightheaded.
Shh. You mustn't overexert yourself, CIC.
It's just so exhausting. Being right all the time.
Yes, you are so sad. ANC Youth League kiddies. My commander-in-chief is totally 100% sane.
Helen Zille is an ostrich. White tears taste like champagne.
Totally sane.
Totally.
COP21 is underway in Paris, France, where global leaders have gathered to talk about climate change.
The conference will focus on ways to keep fuel emissions down to lower global warming.
Sounds like a bunch of hot air to me.
And now, my brother, we, the USA, are 100% committed to talking about climate change.
Yes, but will you do anything about it?
We're definitely going to think about that, and we will talk about changing global warming and lowering fuel emissions all year.
You know, if your country actually did something, fuel emissions would drop enough so we don't have to carry on talking about...
He is right. Maybe if you, well-developed Western giant, turned your philosophy to one of a gentler way.
Your country is just as bad as they are.
Good point, Deborah.
And we, the Eastern Star that gritters, are also totally committed to talking about lowering our fuel emissions.
But what are you going to do?
We will be here, communing with our colleagues, talking with care, and even listening.
And shaking hands and even reading documents.
You see, we are totally committed. What are you doing?
I recycle. And on the other side of the world, South Africa celebrated World AIDS Day.
The Deputy President assures us that this year it is actually appropriate to celebrate.
This year, World AIDS Day is a real party.
AIDS is not actually a reason to celebrate. People die from it.
Yes, but not as much as they do from TB.
And this is a good thing because...
If you could cough a little quieter, please. I'm trying to talk. It means we are doing wonderful work in the fight against AIDS.
I don't think he'd agree.
For example, just look at this child.
He does not look so good.
This child is more likely to grow up and die from TB than AIDS. Or he won't grow up at all and die of malnutrition.
That is no reason to have a party.
Of course it is, because he won't grow up and die from AIDS. Quieter, young one. You are ruining my party.
Sorry.
Straight after COP21, Xi Jinping made time to visit Zimbabwe and South Africa.
China are still potential partners for nuclear power in South Africa.
That's right. This relationship might go nuclear.
Surely, given that you've just come from COP21, the focus should be on renewable energy.
It is true. We renew our energies each year with the rising sun, but we recharge our batteries with the nuclear.
What's most important here is for us to ensure that China finds the right African partner for investment, eh?
You mean that Jinping gives you money, not Mugabe?
Well,
Don't worry, Jacob. Your pool is much nicer than his. I definitely prefer it here.
excellent. The nation is pleased.
Now, please let go of my hand.
I don't think I can. My hand just cramped up.
That is a problem.
Always good that international relations serve the needs of the masses.
Yeah, you know, apartheid was a bad thing. There's no doubt about that. And a lot of people suffered, eh? But thank God that is over. Such a stupid system. And who did it help?
Well, you.
Nobody. That's who. I mean, it was shit for every... Wait. What?
You benefited from apartheid.
No, I didn't. No. My parents were poor and worked damn hard to put me through varsity and... What?
Race card.
God damn it!
Hello, fellow South Africans. Starting this week, all white people residing in South Africa will be required to carry a personalized race card. This is to combat white people thinking that affirmative action is apartheid in reverse, that reverse racism is more of a problem than racism, or that racial inequality magically disappeared in April 1994. Here is how it works. When a white person says something stupid, ignorant, or just plain offensive, they are required by law to produce their race card on demand. The card is then stamped and returned to the owner.
I'm just saying, I worked damn hard to graduate and get a good job, and nobody ever gave me a handout.
Really?
And once the card is filled up, government officials will be notified, show up at your home the following morning, and drive you into the sea. Hopefully, this will prevent white people from being assholes and give people of color an anger outlet so that they won't feel the urge to punch their white friends in the face every time they open their stupid mouths.
Well, I guess I learned something. Thanks for not punching me in the face.
Sure, no problem, Chanam.
Hey, just one more question. Why don't you have a race card for when you are racist at whites?
Yeah.
Seriously? God damn it!
The race card. Because white people really are like that.
At least I can swim.
Did you see that?
What?
Over there, those blue lights. It's a UFO.
No, it isn't.
The aliens are coming for us. We're going to die.
We're inside in a studio. Those are camera lights.
Oh. Of course they are. Wait. Why is there a camera up there? Are you guys getting my bald spot? This is unfair. No way.
Prince Harry took time out from his busy polo playing itinerary in Cape Town to spend time with the Arch.
Prince Harry awarded Archbishop Tutu the Order of Companion of Honor.
What? That's really what it is? Like, you're the Queen's BFF now?
Just call me Sir Arch.
Harry! Welcome to Puppet Nation.
You're supposed to call him His Royal Highness Harold or something like that.
And well tough you invited me. You know, a lot of people said I was wasting my time, that princes and archbishops could never really be friends, but I had faith, yeah.
I have faith too. It's my job.
You've awarded the Arch with a great medal there.
It's on behalf of Gran, but I was so thrilled to give it. I just love the Arch. He was just super. I love the way he crinkles his nose when he laughs. It's well funny. I love the way that long after church service you can still proper smell the incense on his robes, yeah? I love that the last person he talks to before he goes to bed at night is God. Wicked.
That's just like you, Harry. You say things like that and all I can think about is how cute you are.
The Arch is just a total baller, yeah? I mean, easy.
And I'm so excited about my medal. Look how shiny it is. I don't know what came over me.
I'll have what he's having.
Suspended COO of the SABC, Hlaudi Motsoeneng, is appealing a decision by the Western Cape High Court saying his appointment was irrational and unlawful.
He's also appealing a judgment from the Supreme Court of Appeal confirming his suspension.
But despite spending so much time on appeals, Hlaudi is still not at all appealing.
You are very happy to have Hlaudi here to inform you of the truth.
All these appeals, did you really like your job at the SABC that much?
If you knew the truth of the facts of the matter in the hand right here, you would know that these appeals are a necessity of conduct for the nation.
The facts are that you did have a fake matric certificate. Your appointment was actually
The facts are this is festive season for festivities. Not matric season. And the time for court rulings to be in my favor like frankincense and myrrh, but mostly gold.
But you aren't actually very good at your job. That's why you're in court in the first place. And what do the three wise men have to do with anything?
You are asking hyperbolic nonsense of me now. Are you a judge or a weatherman or a marine gastronomist? Huh? I will appeal for the health of the youth of our country.
With this many appeals in this many courts, do you really think that you have a chance of getting your job back?
The question is not whether I will win, but will Santa be back in time for my Christmas bonus? Ask the right question, journalist man. Where did you get your license to ask questions? At PEP or at the car wash? At PEP? At Pick and Pay? ShopRite?
Every time I talk to this man, I feel like I'm putting together a jigsaw puzzle.
Without the corner pieces and no box.
The situation at SAA is dire.
Which makes things very dire for Finance Minister Nene.
The minister is under pressure to act firmly against SAA chairwoman Dudu Myeni, but the problem is Mrs. Myeni is a close friend of Jacob Zuma.
Welcome aboard this South African government flight to Solvency. My name is Nsanza and I'll be your captain for this financial quarter. There might be some slight turbulence due to the national deficit, the drought, the situation at the SABC, and some other uncontrolled depressed feelings over the country. But I think I can keep us on track. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the drop in pressure and the icy atmosphere due to us not being able to afford the heating. Kindly remain in your seats and pray to whichever God you believe in.
Mayday, mayday. SAA needs 5 billion.
We are not going to make it. It's either me or the SAA.
Save yourself!
I'm going to have to eject.
But sir, we're flying at several thousand feet.
Trust me, sir. I'm used to force. You can even say I'm famous for them. Naga to do.
The Proteas lost to India in their 4-test match series. They were bowled out after scoring a meager 79 runs, the lowest score by any team in the country.
At least they're setting records.
These are not the kind of records we want them to set, Deborah.
You know, this just isn't fair, Oaks.
What happened? Match fixing? A bad umpire? Or did the third umpire break?
No. The umpire, was great, and the guys played well, but we just want the best team on the day.
I'm not sure they played well. In fact, I would say they played badly.
My point exactly. It's not fair that this is what you watched.
Don't worry. I didn't watch.
Well, thanks, Deborah. But, our guys are often the best team on the day. And we usually play really well, and you guys don't watch.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I never watch.
Wait, you want us to stop watching?
Now we're not the best team on the day. Suddenly everyone is watching cricket. Don't you all have anything better to do?
I always have something better to do.
Why wouldn't you want us to watch?
Well, we're not playing well right now. So, please rather go braai or watch soccer or, something. And, we'll let you know when we're the best again.
You only want us to watch when you are winning?
Exactly.
Are you struggling in the bed? Is Mkhonto wesizwe not rising up or falling short of her expectation? Yo, inuka njengocansi. Kodwa, as I was saying, you just take this dream and you rub it on like this. You rub it everywhere except for your Mkhonto. But it doesn't end there. I've got many creams to help you with anything. Struggling to get your matric? We can fix that. We can bring back your lost lover. We can even help you win a court case, guaranteed. Simply dial 083 Nyankeni.
Where were you a year ago?
Did you see they tried to impeach Zille this week?
Sometimes I think we should just impeach them all and start again.
No point. Politicians are all the same.
They aren't, though. I mean, some of them are less terrible than others.
I suppose. Maybe.
Oh, I know one who was.
Rian! Go on then. Who?
Madiba!
Yeah, he was a bit better. Thanks. That's cheering me up.
It's been 2 years since he died.
Oh, happy feelings gone.
Let me take you back. Good evening, goeienaand, dumelang. Today, a nation is in mourning. The father of our nation, Tata Madiba, has passed away. It's very... it's extremely... Vragies! It's shit!
Okay, everybody, let's just go through today's schedule. We've got 375,295 babies being born and 160,032 people dying. Maternity and mortality divisions, are you guys on this?
Sure, boss.
No problem. All right, let's move on to disasters. Plagues. Any plagues? Maybe an outbreak of... What the hell?
Amanda.
I think that is the new guy, boss.
Amanda.
Hey, what's going on here?
Are you in charge?
Yes.
Good. First of all, we need better clothes. These white things here are very impractical and are very, very boring. Have you got anything in bright colors? Maybe a nice Indonesian print on a long shirt. Yes, very, very nice. All right. Now, I have some other suggestions to improve life. The afterlife conditions here.
But you just got here. Can you believe this guy? Guys? Anyone? Hello?
Amanda!
Oh, well, if you can't beat them, join them. Amanda!
According to the Vatican, Pope Francis visited a war zone in Africa. Actually, he visited the capital city of the Central African Republic.
I can totally see how they got that confused.
While he was there, pictures of him with a mic went viral, along with what the hip-hop Pope might be saying.
I have been reading some of these memes, and I think I could do better raps about war-torn Africa.
You mean in the Central African Republic? It's a country, not a region.
In poetry and the rap, you don't worry with the things like the facts and the details.
Go on then, Your Holiness. Drop us some sick beats.
Of course. Yo, I'm the Pope with the most, and I'm here to fill Africa with the Holy Ghost. Not armed with bullets or guns, just love bringing Africa wishes from God above. P-O-P-E, out. Wicked.
This week in Shit Trump Says.
This week's shit with Donald Trump.
Experts agree that Donald Trump has successfully castrated Jeb Bush's campaign.
Ooh, sounds painful.
One of Bush's big appeals was that he was far more Latino-friendly than most Republicans. But Trump has insisted this is just because his wife is Mexican, so he has to be.
He's so pussy-whipped he doesn't even eat granola unless his wife's vagina tells him to.
That's not true. I eat granola whenever I want to. I like granola.
He's just saying that because he thinks being a healthy bastard will pull well.
Seriously, Jeb, do you think that you are Latino-friendly?
Well, I am a big fan of mojitos.
He's only saying that because he's an alcoholic tramp like all Bushes.
I definitely believe in better U.S.-Mexican relations being an important aspect of foreign policy going forward.
He's only saying that because he has literally no dick. He is a dickless twat.
Jeb, is it true that despite his moronic behavior, you've said you'd support Mr. Trump over Hillary Clinton?
Yes.
He's only saying that because he's a motherfucking Republican.
No, it's because I'm a motherfucking chauvinist.
And in even more... That's what I was saying. In even more...
I can't handle that jingle twice in one show.
Okay. Here we go. It seems that Donald Trump truly has a gift for offending.
Thus far in his campaign, Trump has offended practically every religion, had a go at women, trashed most cultures and nationalities and races, and recently had a go at offending those with disabilities.
It's almost like he spent his whole life rehearsing this talent.
Okay, Donald, focus. You can do this. Have you ever seen anything more pathetic than a relative of the mighty lion that can't do anything other than moo like a dying rat? Boom! One down. That fat, black, mouthy bitch? Too easy. Oh, look at you, Splashy McSplashyson. I'd say fuck you, but you don't even have a hole. Well, if it isn't Mr. Oscar himself, yeah, it's easy to get famous playing mongs and psychos. Run, Spazzo, run! No one cares about your chiseled jaw and piercing blue eyes, you handsome bastard. Do us all a favor and go die of AIDS for real. Yes! You nailed it, big guy.
Deborah, I can see it again.
Shh! You're supposed to run up the news in a pithy and interesting way now.
But Deborah, the aliens are coming!
I don't care if the Spanish Inquisition is coming. We do our job.
Okay, so there you have it, folks. This week, we might all die. But it probably won't be from AIDS or from climate change.
This has been the 109th State of the Puppet Nation. Goodbye.